Ladies and gentlemen, SideStrafe here with some Guild Wars 2, and definitely not something you usually find on my channel. However, MMOs have always piqued my interest. I do enjoy them. Not a fan of monthly fees anymore because what tends to happen is I get bored of them. You know, I want to continue to play them. I like seeing new updates, content patches, and whatnot, but there are times where I just like to get in, get out, maybe play a couple days, you know, out of a week, maybe play 1 week out of the month, you know. I mean, it's just one of those things where I think I just enjoy them for exploration. I like to just look around at the scenery and maybe fight interesting monsters or collect unique armor without really having to stress out over a raid schedule or hardcore PvP requirements. You know, I just like looking at things. I mean, just even as you see now, I'm just kind of running around and checking out the environment, seeing what kind of mischief I can get into. But you know, very casual for me these days. And you know, if you enjoy my content, and you know, I have to stop right now because you know, this is a nice site right here. This is some nice scenery. Who's ruining my scenic view here? What are you doing? Your parents know that you're about to kill each other over here? That's right. Go upstairs to your little tree house. Thank you. Anyways, back to my scenic view here. But this is what it's all about. Just, you know, these vistas. And this might not be an official Guild Wars 2 vista, but it is to me. This is really a nice area here. I should probably screenshot that. It's a good thing I'm recording it, I suppose. Anyway, I guess at the end of the day, if you're looking for some sort of guide or how-to for Guild Wars, I'm not the guy to look at. There are definitely many more qualified individuals for that. However, if you just into the commentary, just feel like hanging out, then stay a while and listen. Had to do it. But, you know, maybe we'll go do some questing. Perhaps I can just help out with the random events and just go with the flow. Let the game carry me, and we shall go downhill. Now, the last MMO that I actually played, actually quite recently, it's hard to admit it sometimes, but Terra Online, yep. Ended up giving it a second chance. A friend of mine kind of convinced me to take another look at it, and it's actually a great game when you give it another shot. You kind of want it to be more than it is, but when you sit back and look at it, it was more so just all about the amazing combat and beautiful scenery. And they did a bang-up job with that Unreal Engine. Wow. You know, that game is gorgeous, and it runs flawlessly. Some of the best work with the Unreal Engine that I've ever seen in my entire life. That's how incredible I think it is. But, you know, with that said, it's hard to get into these games because sometimes you feel like you're going backwards because you're missing that amazing combat that Terra has. And water bucket. Do I need a water bucket? What do I got to do? Did I do this quest already? I'm not sure. Help by watering corn, stomping worm mounds. I don't want to water corn. I'm going to stomp some worm mounds. But, you know, just this combat here, it's more simplistic. It is faster paced with the animation style that they give to you, but meh. You know, it's hard. Oh, envelope in your face. Check your mail. It's like, you better check your mail. Take stuff. But what's in my mail? What have you given me? Wake up.
It's not what you think. I'm not asking for money.
Oh.
Come find me when you get back on your feet. I'll be waiting for you in your neighborhood. And I've got a business proposition that I know you're going to want in on. See you soon, okay? Quinn.
Perhaps. But, well, okay. You know, I like that things are all voiced out, too, because, honestly, I'm kind of tired of reading quests. And I think we've done everything we can here, right? Maybe? But, you know, as I was trying to say, it's just hard to graduate from Terra's combat to anything else. Even though this is more simplistic, even fast-paced, and interesting in its own way, it's just really difficult. And, you know, this game, it's good-looking, but for a game that's been in development for so long, you know, it still even has some performance issues, which is kind of disappointing.
Excuse me?
But, oh, a loaf of bread. Let's see. Fantastic. Do I have anything to sell? Sell junk. I love when games have sell junk uh, menu interface options. Such a simple little feature. What do I got? A chain shirt here. 26. It appears to be better, but does it look better? Equip. I'll keep it. I do really praise the fact that their dye system is really nice, that it adapts to the colors that you've already chosen, and I believe that you can, oops, that's not what I want. That I believe that you can go in any time and change your dyes, right? Isn't that somewhere in here? I thought you could. Equipment. I'm pretty sure you can change it at any time. But anyway, the fact that it adapts to the colors you already chose so that you're always matching and things like that, that's always an awesome feature. I love armor dyes and just character customization in general. You should always be able to do a whole bunch of things to make your character look unique. But, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing now. Let's check out the map. It's kind of interesting. It shows you where you've been and everything, too. But I am obviously noobing it up at this game, so please don't have any high expectations. Orchard waypoint. There's another heart. Let's go that direction. But yeah, I think I was talking about Terra and kind of comparing the two games. They're really not to be compared. They're quite different. Obviously, the fact that this is, I think that game will obviously always do better in Korea. It gets pretty grindy, but really it's the combat that saves it and the visuals. Beyond that, there's nothing else. It feels really epic, and you can look awesome at like level 10. I mean, it's got some amazing things there, but this game has the core gameplay, the unique features. Gameplay-wise, I mean, this game's better, but do I have to kill these guys? I think. Let's see. Check traps for hostile creatures. Okay, sure. Let's check this trap. You helped Travis. Feel good about yourself. So, yeah. Beyond that, here we are. But again, no monthly fee. I love that. That in itself is fantastical. And for a casual gamer such as myself, and somebody who, quite frankly, gets extremely, well, bored of MMOs, it's a really a nice thing too, because I just tend to get to a certain point and I stop, I come back to it, and when you have to pay for that, I totally didn't want to do that. When you're the type of like stop and go gamer that I am, it's not really good for my budget. Tiny scale. Scattered hide. I like that you can pretty much use any weapon too as a warrior, and then the abilities will adapt to your style and whatnot. So I could use like a rifle. I got this cool rifle in my inventory. I could even use that if I wanted to, and then just all my moves change. I mean, obviously you guys know that, but I mean, to me, that's a unique feature. I like that kind of stuff. Let's kill this guy. I mean, making animations faster pace, that helps because it stimulates you a little bit more, and it tends to remove that urge to fall asleep. You get that in a lot of MMOs, like the WoW animations. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that they've gone so many years. Now, I haven't played WoW in a long time, but what's that? Warning. Broodmother. They went so many years with just like the same hack and slash animations. It just was like, come on, guys. Stop making content expansion packs and just spruce up the game a bit more. Do I need to get more traps? I think I do. Kind of use this to fly over there. Oh, I didn't want to attack you. But since I did, let's continue. Carry on. Let's see, some more traps over here. I'm just checking traps, guys. Relax. Smack, 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 smack. There you go. Let's see here. How much more of this we gotta do? I guess until that bar fills up, maybe. I mean, this stuff gets pretty tedious. It's whatever. And then if you don't have the visuals to back it up, then you really have to be careful as a developer. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a pretty game. I think it has its moments. I think there's probably a lot nicer scenery out there, and you just have to go and find it. All right, so that's done, I guess. Or no, it's not. So we walked away from it. Obviously, most everybody had beta access. I had beta access too, but I never really played it that much. I kind of just wanted to avoid the beta weekends because, I don't know. I just kind of wanted to enjoy this game brand new and not really spoil too much of it in beta and then just have to start all over again. Am I still looking for traps? Yeah, I guess so. What are you guys doing? River Drake? Can I have that egg? Are you gonna like yell at me if I take this egg? I helped Travis. Who is this Travis? I helped Travis again. Now, I'm not, you know, a rocket scientist or anything, but I'm guessing I'm about to help Travis. Yep. Told you. That's how I roll, man. I came here to help Travis. When I bought the game, you know, I was thinking to myself, I don't know, should I get it? But then one thing really sold me on it. And, you know, when it said you have the ability to help Travis, that was the selling point for me. That was it. I was like, I can help Travis? Ha! That's an instant purchase. And, you know, here I am, fulfilling my lifelong dream of helping Travis. But anyway, this guy, was this like a chocobo? Can I ride this? No, I'm guessing not. I thought this was the mount button. Apparently I just end up attacking it. My apologies for that brief transition there. The chocobo gods were enraged and decided to wreak havoc upon my internet connection, but we carry on. So I think at this point, now we need to do something over here perhaps. We got some like crazy bugs. Is this guy wounded? Try to revive this guy. Oh. Or fight to survive. Why am I over here? This is not good. I don't know why this is... Why is this a thing? Why am I... Quickly, kill something! Second win! Run away! Alright. Alright, let's be careful here. Let's fight this thing first. Hit it with my shield. I'll teach you to knock me on the ground. I should probably heal. I got an ability to do that, right? There we go. Okay, so what are you guys doing? Because I almost died, and I'm not a fan of that. It's too early for that. I always like trying to see how far I can go before my first death in a game, and I get really disappointed when I die. Like, the first death just sucks, and it's kind of interesting to see how far you can go. But,
how can I help you?
I don't know. How can you help me? I didn't even read that. All I saw was what happened to your husband. It's like, oh, you sly dog, you. So, there's some eggs. I think I'm not supposed to be here. What level am I? I'm only level 2. I don't think I should be here. Not yet. Because I think I came over here in beta and got smacked around a little bit. That's probably why I almost died there. So let's not do that.
Refreshing.
What's refreshing? Got people just hanging out at night. I do love day-night cycles in an MMO as opposed to set ambience. Oh, is this some sort of like escort mission? What does he have? Is that guy carrying a mummy? What is up with that, sir? Let's fight this stuff. But, oh wow, almost died again. What's going on? Why am I almost dead? This is probably above my level or something, but I think we're safe with all these people. But I was about to talk about ambience, day-night cycles versus set ambience. Whereas a lot of developers just kind of want to set the mood for whatever level or area of the map they're creating. Like Terra, again, is going to be my example, where you'd go into a zone and it just was either day or night or morning, evening, whatever, and it would never change because they were just trying to set a certain level of ambience, which I understand, but I don't know, there's something about getting to see the same place in two different you know, times of day or whatever, gradual change. I like that kind of stuff. Alright. How we doing, guys? It's a good thing I showed up because I don't think this group would have been able to defeat these forces of evil without me. I know. No thanks is needed. What are you guys doing? I don't know. You need to keep that to yourselves. Alright. So what's going on? What's next? Did I do anything? Is that over? Okay, I think it is. I've got stuff popping up here, which means that something has happened. What's this next quest? I like their UI elements. I like some of the things that they do. They grab your attention with a lot of things. Just the artistry of it all is kind of nice. Alright, let's see. I didn't play too much of Guild Wars 1. It was kind of, meh, kind of lackluster. It was a good game, but I think without friends it was kind of boring. And obviously everything was your own personal private zone for the most part. See what's going. Bandits. Bandits are always bad. It's probably bad that I don't read quests. Oh, there's a cat. Can I have a cat in this game? I have the little collector's pet. Where is he? This guy. Use. Well, not collector's, the digital deluxe. I didn't buy the collector's edition. I was disappointed with the collector's edition. I can't really... Is there a first person mode in this? Because it kind of sucks if there isn't. I like to get screenshots. But there was... I'm guessing I need to kill bandits. I was looking at the collector's edition because I love buying collector's editions. I love art books, behind the scenes DVDs, stuff like that. But this one, it had a statue that I wasn't interested in. It had a book that was like a behind the scenes book, but it wasn't a full-blown art book. Probably has some decent art in it, but and everything else in it was just kind of like lackluster. I have some of the collector's editions for Guild Wars 1, and they're actually really nice, and they were very affordable. You know, that was the thing. They were like, wait, you paid like what? Instead of paying $49, maybe you paid $60 or something like that. Maybe you paid $10 or $20 extra. I don't even know. I don't even remember. It's been so long. I'm just wandering around. It's really early in the morning, so half of what I'm doing tonight doesn't make any sense. But, you know, $150 for a collector's edition, you're mostly paying for that statue. I did some research, and the Star Wars The Old Republic collector's edition did the same thing. They included a statue. The value of that statue, I think, was about $60. And, you know, if you're not interested in the statue, if you're a collector, fine. If you just have no interest in it, then it's just, you know, a waste of money. You could, I'm sure, eBay it or Craigslist it or something and get rid of it. Somebody, I'm sure, will want to buy it, but maybe make some money back. Where am I going? I still got to do something over here, I think. What is this? Defend from bandits. Oh, yeah. I should probably pay attention. Again, I get lost in these games. I just start exploring and wandering around and just kind of... What are you hitting? Trying to kill these chocobos. That usually doesn't work out. It's a suspicious bush. This your bush? Oh, what are you doing, bandits? Don't attack me. Oh, I can hide behind my shield. That's pretty cool. And I don't want to die. I gotta be careful because I'm level 3 though. What's going on over here? I like how Nathan Drake is the voice. Nolan North, that guy's awesome. For my character. I'm a fan of that. But I was probably talking about something, but again, I'm sure I've forgotten. And I find that that's worse the earlier it gets. I think I was talking about how the collector's edition was a ripoff, in my opinion. It wasn't a ripoff. Okay, I take that back because I don't want to get flamed for that. It's not. It depends on who you are. For me, it wasn't a good value. For collectors that are into the game, it's a good value. if the statue had been like a really cool looking warrior, I'm just not into the char. Like if it was like a beast mode looking character, sure, I would have probably bought it. I really don't care about spending 150 bucks on it. But it just has to have something that's appealing to me. And for me, I'm not down with the char like everybody else is, because weren't they the bad guys in the first game? Like, why are they all of a sudden so popular? I'm not sure, but I don't know. I don't know anything about this game, so I'm not going to really try to act like I know what I'm talking about. Oh. What happened there? Investigate. So we're still killing bandits, looking through these bushes. Little chocobo's popping out. I think we just rescued it. Alright, what else is going on here? Because I'm not sure. Got some more of these things. Alright, what's going on here? Obviously, you can see my early morning AM madness pattern. I'm just like circling around like a maniac, not knowing what the heck is going on. So let's see. So I guess we're just still kind of helping out with this event. I almost wonder how well this... I'll forget you. I always wonder how well these events will work on a server that might not be as populated, or in the future when everybody's leveled up. I used to play Warhammer Online, and it was actually a pretty good game. I liked that game, to be honest. I think it had some good elements. They obviously come from creating Dark Age of Camelot. But at the end of the day, they had to fight against WoW, and everybody compared it to that, and it was just a tough sell. You know, it never really could match the PvP that Dark Age of Camelot had. But anyway, that's a different story altogether. It had the random events that everybody, the public events that everybody could help out with. What's in here? Time to discover, explore. And the issue was that in the beginning areas, they were always jam-packed and filled, and you get some awesome rewards. And they were always repeatable, so you could just end up getting a full set of whatever was, you know, available through that public event. And I loved it. And they were like the first people to do it. And after that, you know, Rift kind of, you know, copied off, followed suit. And hey, how about you? So the issue, of course, though, was once you got past the beginning levels, because I think the first 10 to 15 levels you could play for free. After that, you had to pay for the rest. The game just wasn't popular enough, so once you got to some other events later on, there was just nobody around to do any of the public quests. And that was pretty much its downfall. So it's unfortunate. What am I supposed to do with these bombs? Obviously, I'm supposed to do something. Okay, search, kill bandits. What happens if I just plant it like right there randomly? Absolutely nothing. Is it gonna blow up? Ooh. That's nice. You usually don't get nice little bomb particle effects in MMOs. They always go the cheap route. What did I pick up? Do I get any swords or anything yet? No, it looks like it's broken. That's my original armor. I have another gun. And tiny claw crafting material. Just looking at my stuff here. But so yeah, Warhammer Online, it's still around, but I don't know. I almost think it needs to just go free to play or something at this point. Sup, bandit. I would actually probably play that game a bit more if it was free to play. Tried to get some friends into it, but they were like horribly addicted to WoW at the time. I just picked up a bottle. What am I supposed to do with this? Can I hit you with it? Oh, I just drank it. Now I'm invulnerable. Probably the same thing with the bombs. Just use them for random mischief. I call that the blade smack. I want this bomb. Let's see. What can I blow up? Let's blow something up here. What's this barrel? Bandit supplies. What happens if I try to blow up the bandit supplies? Oh, I picked up like another bomb too. There's like a bomb within a bomb. Alright, I'm gonna drop that. Well, I meant to drop it, but that's not happening. Okay, so there's just like more bombs on top of bombs. Alright, well, that's that. Let's just try to kill bandits, I guess. Finish that off. Okay. But yeah, again, so I'm curious to see how long the public events or quests will carry on within this one. I will admit, I kind of like the open nature of this game. The fact that you can just do whatever. You want to do this quest? Nah, go ahead. You don't want to do it? Sure, fine. Who cares? It's not really... It's not as linear. I guess I don't need to use that shield ability. Let's see. Ale keg. Let's grab that. What can I do with it? Can I drink it? Nice. Some interesting little interactions there. Some more bombs. And we've almost got the bar filled up on this one. Elixir of Heroes. I think ideally what I would love is my voice not to fail, but beyond that, I think, like, I've played Dungeons and Dragons online. I've played real pen and paper Dungeons and Dragons, you know, with real friends and totally nerding out, geeking out around a table. Usually ends up just being a game of hysterics, just people, just us laughing, hanging out, telling funny stories and goofing off, never getting anything really done. But you know, when it came down to some serious gameplay, some good old D&D, you could never really find an MMO that really just captures what a game of Dungeons and Dragons feels like. And I mean, of course it's wow, I shouldn't be here. This was a big mistake. Maybe that was so bad. See, I shouldn't talk about, like, look dude, this is Guild Wars. How dare you talk about Dungeons and Dragons? All right, return to waypoint. Let's go. Wait, where can I go? I think I can only go to ones that I've... looks like this is the nearest one. Yes, please. Alright, well, that was a bag of fail. Anyway, yeah, Dungeons & Dragons, ladies and gentlemen. Da-da-da. I was like, exploration. You should not have come to this place. But yeah, anyway, to sum that story up that pretty much failed epically, I would like a game that really mimics Dungeons & Dragons somehow. I don't know how you would do it. Because the closest game that came to doing it was, you know, DDO, Dungeons & Dragons Online. But it's just, it's never going to be the same. Because it's imagination versus what's, you know, in-game limitations. So, yeah, there's that. Anyways. As I was talking about trying not to die, you know, there's my first death. I'm actually kind of disappointed. I wanted to see how long I could go. Made it to level 3. Yeah. Well, should probably pay a little bit more attention to the enemy levels and things and whatnot. Did I actually finish that quest or no? I don't think so. Man, I was close. Look at that. A slither. That's terrible. Well, how far away? You know what? Let's finish this. I'll go kill me some bandits. And call it. There's the chocobo. And alright, here we go. Where can we find some quick bandit kills? That's the problem with me, man, is just the Explorer comes out, and it's just all about Indiana Jones time. And all I want to do is just like, ooh, the next thing. Oh, there's a tunnel here. Oh, there's a cave. There's a waterfall. And then all of a sudden I'm on a different planet. And pretty much dead. What do we got? I guess you gotta just like mess around with these bushes here and find bandits hanging out. Or rescue the chocobos. Maybe that's what I should have been doing instead of trying to defeat the bandit army on my own. So what do you got for me?
Can I help you?
I found this stuff. Is it yours? Let's sell stuff. Let's sell some junk. And I'm sure this, I can sell this, right? Yeah, well, I'll worry about that later because that's not exactly quality entertainment. Anything else going on? Yeah, so that's done, whatever. All right, well, moving right along to the next one, but I believe I'm going to call it on that one. So, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you've enjoyed me kind of fumbling around with some Guild Wars 2. Definitely let me know if you enjoy this type of content. Obviously, I don't want to stack up too many games on my channel, but for me, again, if people can appreciate me just kind of, you know, going around exploring and just yammering on about who knows what at weird hours of the morning, then hey, maybe I'll continue. But with that said, again, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you on the next one.